Warning, this is a pest control video and contains footage of animals being shot. If this is likely to offend, then please don't watch. Please see the description below for more information on this video. There's also some links you may find useful. Welcome back to a cold November day on the dairy farm. We're in the grain store again. This is the bottom corner of the grain store. There's a lot of seed bags stacked up on pallets here, a couple of bait spots in front of them, and there's a very old tractor there, so need to be very careful with the shot. There it is, straight through the head, knock him straight down. The action drives up inside, so head outside. This rat is sticking his head out round the corner of a steel girder. Just try and pin his head to the wall with some lead there. That kicking out shows me that's a nice good headshot. Now I just have to go and find the little sod. He's kicked himself under that machinery. It's quite easy to find him, just follow the blood trail. I pick him up and turn, head down the yard, spot another rat. There's the shot. Now I thought I missed this because it kicked under the plastic very quickly, but it also kicked out very quickly as well. You can see the head and the upper body still, the back legs are kicking and the tail's slashing around. That's indicative of a good headshot. This one's been very dramatic. It really wants people to know it's dead. So I shot 3 that evening on the dairy farm. Not bad at all. Over at the Arable farm, I spot this little mouse helping itself to something out of the fen traps. We'll leave those to the rats if you don't mind. This farm I shot quite extensively last year. I shot in and around a hay barn. There's a lot of rats in there. I drew the numbers down very quickly with the air rifle, and the farmer very quickly stamped the rest of them out with poisons and traps. He's right on top of it this year, however. Plenty of poisons out in safe places, lots of fen traps out, and I'm hitting them hard with air rifles. We're not going to let them get established like they were last year. The farm manager had mentioned that he's seen rats on his bird table, so I said I would have a look next time I was over there. The bird tables are just above the area where I am here. This is vegetable patch and flower bed in the corner of his garden. And within 30 seconds of getting there, I spotted these 3 dirtbags walking around. That big fat one that just walked off around the shrub at the top there. I'm going to go after him first, and that's mainly because he's strutting around the place like William Large Penis. Just going to remind him that we're top of the food chain. I decided to do that with a GSB exact into his brain box. Very quickly the helicopter tail starts. That confirms the headshot and makes me a happy man. There's another 2 snivelling rats somewhere, just trying to find them, and there's one there, just hiding behind that fence post, and I spot the second one just at the top of the screen right there. Now he's on the other side of that boundary fence, on the field side. Still take the shot and level him out. When you shoot, you need to make sure that your projectile remains within the boundary of the permission you've got access to, for safety reasons, and obviously you're going to land yourself in a whole world of legal crap otherwise. Now that is a boundary fence, but it's a boundary between the farm manager's garden and the field behind, all of which are on the same estate and all of which I've got permission to shoot, so I know I'm safe to do that. That third one disappears off into the corner there, skulks off into the corner for a little bit. Now I've got plenty of time, I'm going to hang around. I'd like to get a rat trick before I go home. Can't see him at all there, and then just as I pan back round, he's gone back and I see him chewing on his friend's dead body. Nice. So I fold him up with the GSB. He kicks his ratty body off into the undergrowth, and his ratty soul gets kicked off up to heaven. I'm going to come back here as quickly as I can, go and scan this area again. There's a few rats still about, I reckon. so it'd be nice if I can get them all, or most of them, get the numbers right down to keep them away from the farm manager's house. He's a top guy, and as much as the rats may want to be his friend, pretty sure he doesn't want to be theirs. So that's 3 rats this evening and a mouse from the main farmyard. I'm very happy with that. Just before I headed off, I'll go back down to the farmyard for one final scan with the thermal. See if I can see anything else worth shooting. It's very quiet down there this evening. Not much about. Quick scan across the field and I spot Charlie Fox in the distance. Out for a wander, seeing what he can find to eat. They are pretty animals when they're not taking lambs and chickens. And my rats. He's about 70 yards away from me, so he can't hear me. He's just on a little mooch about. Over at the grain store and farm, I spot this thing underneath a metal container on the main yard. Take the shot and completely miss because I didn't reset the 0 from when I was adjusting the ballistic calculator on the scope. Schoolboy error, but I'll go back, I'll get him another time. I may have missed him, but this chap hit dead in the head. And he too is now dead in the head. A lot of jumping and kicking and gymnastics, very dramatic death. The main thing is, he's dead. He kicked himself behind that metal bar, that metal girder, and what a pain in the backside it was to get him out. He jammed himself underneath with all the kicking, but I managed to get him, and he's quite a big chap actually. I'll go for a walk along the farm, and in this rock face, I shoot a rat in the face. Good solid smack there, made that lovely noise. He kicks himself out and rolls off down the hill. I'm happy he's dead, so I don't need a follow-up shot. Can't see him from where I am, but there's nothing else over here, so I head down and check out what I've done. And there he is there. A quick walk around the farm takes me to this machinery. There's about 4 or 5 rats under here. I spotted them all on the thermal. You can see one of them just under his bum, see the eye shine. So there's 2 here, so we'll go for the first one. You can hear them running around and squeaking. His friend, who was just underneath, sticks his head out through the blades to see what's going on. Climbs up on the top for better luck. And has to put down a GSB exact into his upper body. Kicking around, jumping around there. It's not a problem. I'm just tracking him in case I need to give him a follow-up shot. Pretty sure I won't need to. And there we go. That's ripped through his heart and lungs. That's shut him down very quickly. Across to the left hand side, as I pan across in a moment, there's another one sitting there. There's the shot. I didn't see the other 2. They've obviously gone to ground, but I'll come back round and have another look a little bit later, see if I can get those. New magazine, same place, different rat, same thing. Taking grain that doesn't belong to it. Take a shot, just a puff of air. Looks like when I loaded the magazine I missed one of the slots, so I index it, take another shot. There's no arguing with that. Nice clean headshot. Helicopter tail, back legs kicking. That's a very dead rat there. All quiet here. Out in the main yard, however, I spot this rat. It's moved round from the right hand side, which is where I shot the other one from earlier on in the evening. So it's come round to the front of the grain store and helped itself to the grain here. So I'll give it 10.34 grain in the form of a GSB exact, straight into the grain box. The helicopter tail and the back legs, indicative of a good headshot. I'm happy he's dead. He's got a lot of flashing around. At the time I was beginning to wonder if that was a clean headshot, however, so I did follow up with an insurance shot. But when I picked him up, there was a clear hole in his head, and I was happy that he was dead from the first shot. I thought I had a bonus rat here, quite close, but He's obviously on a mission. He's come out of his nest and he's off looking for food, and he was quick. Quick scan around. Couldn't see him anywhere. Not even on the thermal. Absolutely nothing. So I head off and I'll have a wander back later, I suppose. This rat comes out of his nest, takes a shot to the head and jumps straight back in. There's the shot, there's the reaction, boom, straight back in his nest. Go across a few seconds later, drag him out and put him in the bag with his buddies for the bin. That's it for the rats this evening. Just as I was getting ready to go, I spotted this and a couple of other rabbits just wandering around, relaxing in the winter's evening. Quite a lot of deer out as well, so I was watching those through the night vision for a short time, just before I packed up and headed off. Thanks for watching.